Hello everyone, it's Finnovation. A couple weeks back, I reviewed the Wormier K87 keyboard, and I really liked it, but I also wanted to mod it. So in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. It's really awesome how it turns out, so make sure to stick to the end. Now, if I'm going to be modding this board, the first thing I need to think of is a theme. So of course the keyboard, it came with some white keycaps and a white cord, and it's completely clear. So I thought my theme would be really cool to stick to like a kind of clear look with maybe a few white accents. So that's exactly what I did. The first thing I had to do was come up with keycaps. So the keycaps I went with are these crystal crown keycaps, and what they are is they've got like this transparent plastic on the bottom and a white plastic on top that has, as you can see, just a little bit of see-through. So it's really awesome for RGB, and I think they totally fit the clear and white theme. Now, if we are going with that clear theme, as you saw with keycaps, I had to put them, of course, all on and take them all off of the old ones, and just kind of, you know, annoying, but whatever. So while I took them all off the switches and put them back on, I was thinking about my switches. What switches would I use? And I wanted something that was a little bit more premium than like the gateron yellows that came with the board, but I didn't want to spend like too much money. And the gateron yellows, they've got a clear top housing, but they're not completely clear. So I decided to go with a completely clear switch, which are the Aqua Kings. These switches are really nice in my opinion. They come pre-lubed, so you don't have to lube them, and in general they look really good, but you don't really see them. I don't know, I think that makes the RGB just a little bit better. It's not huge, but I really like the feel of these switches. Now, before I put in the new switches, I've got to take out the old switches, so I'm going to do that right now. Alright, there we go. So as you can see, all the switches are out. And before I put the new switches back in, since the switches are out, I might as well do a couple mods like the tape mod, so I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to be doing is going to be doing the tape mod. So I already have all my tape laid out. And basically what the tape mod is it's just you put a big piece of masking tape on the back of your circuit board or PCB. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm also going to be doing a foam mod, and I'm just going to use some tissues since there's not very much space in this board. So tissues actually work really well. So I'm just going to lay them on just like that, and bam. Now I'm going to put the case all back together. Now, the stock stabilizers are really bad, so I definitely want to fix them up before I move on. Here, you can hear them. Ugh, so bad. But we're going to be doing a few mods to fix that. So first I'm going to be doing the Holee mod. I'm also going to be clipping the stabilizers and giving them a coat of grease. I'm going to be using Dielectric grease for that. Alright, so first I'm just going to take them apart. That's really easy to do. All you've got to do is basically just pop the wire out, and it's, you know, just generally pretty easy to figure out. Now the next thing you're going to be doing is going to be clipping the stabilizers. You're going to use a wire cutter for this, and what you're going to do is you're going to take out the stem, and the two legs that are a little bit skinnier you are going to clip. So as you can see, I'm just doing that right there. There should be basically two skinny legs and two thicker legs. You don't want to clip the thick ones, but you want to clip off the small ones. Now the last thing you're going to do is give the whole thing just a nice coat of Krytox 205 grade 0 or Dielectric grease. I'm using Krytox 205 G0, but either works. Alright, so you can probably see what I've done from my last clip. What I've done is I've already done all my stabilizers, but I've added tape in all these places just to reduce a little bit more rattle on the stabilizers. Alright, now that our stabilizers are on, and I think they sound really good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting the switches back on. So of course, long and tedious, I've just got to put back on all the switches. Alright, so now before I finish up the build and put on the keycaps, I do have to talk a little bit about the switches. So once again, they are the Everglide Aqua King switches, and I do have to say they look absolutely beautiful. It's so nice how they look all clear, and I guess this picture here doesn't show it the best, but they are really nice. Now I do have to say that I did have some problems with bent pins, so that's the things on the bottom, but I'd say about 50 to 60% of mine had a little bent pin, but all I had to do was just bend them and fix them back. But that is something to note, and I've heard some people have even had like missing pins, but for me, I could just bend them back and it wasn't a problem. Alright, so now as you guys can see, the keycaps are all on this board and it looks amazing. Now I did make one key. You can see how I made keys in my one video, but I basically just I got some clear filament and I just kept it clear because I think for this build, you know, everything's clear. Why not just have my escape key be completely clear? And so that's what I did. So it looks absolutely amazing once I plug it in. But now it's time for a sound test and what it looks like with some RGB. Let's go into it. All right, sound test. All right, so as you guys can see, this thing is an absolute amazing RGB machine. And if I turn it on rainbow just for that absolute full effect, my one key here looks very good, I think. It's completely clear, so I think it absolutely shows off the RGB very well. And if you're into the RGB, I would totally recommend this build. I think it's wonderful. I really do like the lights, so I think it's a lot of fun to mess around with and play with. But now I'm gonna go over a few mods that I think made the biggest difference. First off, the tape mod, second off, the keycaps, and third off, the switches. But in all, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. The switches sound really good, and I'm happy with the keyboard.
Keyboard, Finn, that reminds me of a joke.
Oh boy.
Why are keyboards always tired?
I don't know, why?
Because they have 2 shifts.
That was terrible. Whatever, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!